Welcome to borlovansnursery.com. Today I'm going to show you a very simple way to plant indoors herbs. If you love herbs, as I think this is one of the easiest way to plant them. And I will show you actually what it takes. And right here, for instance, I prepared a few 2.5, 3-inch pots and fill them with a fine potting soil. And I will show you the kind of potting soil I'm using. This is very fine, and it's preferable to have some kind of micronutrients in it to give it a good start. And anyway, the way I do it, just fill it up until right around the rim, you know, not all the way up to the top, because you want to leave some room to put your seeds in and to be able to cover them. So it's not going to be a big deal. No, I'm going to use round pots, and you can use square pots as well, just about the same size. And the same way, just fill them up to about right here. And once we done that, it'll take just a few minutes to fill them up. It's a beautiful weather down here in Mobile, Alabama, in the south right now in December. As you can see, it's pretty hot. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous day, spring-like. Now in December the 29th. But anyways, once I fill this up, I'm going to start with this, what I got here for the time being. And I set the soil down, and now we go to sowing the seeds. Right here we have, let's say, we start with the garlic chives. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the garlic chives. And let me just put this aside right here and just show you how we do it. It's so simple. I personally prefer to, when I plant, I'm not just planting just a few seeds in it, because I like the pot to be full all over, so the plants kind of hold up each other. See, and I'm going to plant right here on the whole surface, and I'm going to plant no more than, let's say, 2 of the garlic chives. And now we can go to the next, and of course I'm going to keep them kind of orderly so I know what I planted, and I should be able to mark them, to know what's in each pot. Here is the parsley, plain Italian dark green. This is very much preferred of a lot of herb growers, because it's got a strong, good flavor, and it's good on salads and things like that. Now we go to the next ones, and the same way, see, we go all, take a pinch like that and go all over the surface of the pot. This way it's going to be bushy, consistent. A little bit more, okay? Alright, we just, for a demonstration now, excuse me, we're going to go to the next one. Then I'll show you how we cover it, and then just water and so on. Okay, here's the basil, Caesar. This is a fine, wonderful and easy to grow basil. And what I'm going to do, the same way, they got small tiny little black seeds, and I'm going all over. Eventually later on I can transplant them when they're big enough to handle, and I can put them straight in the garden. But for now, the plan is to keep them in the winter time close to a window, and until they germinate and protect them from the winter elements. So you absolutely can have a indoor garden, small one. It's not going to take much room. This is the dill bouquet, organic. This is fine herb that will spice up your dishes and your salads. Whenever you feel like having some fresh herbs, just reach over in your kitchen at the window, in the window sill or wherever you hold it close to the light. Now, they would require at least 7 to 8 hours of light, preferable more per day. So, let's see which is okay. This is, let's go with arugula rocket. Arugula is a fine herb of French origin. This is very flavorous and give a good taste to the dishes. I guarantee that. Okay, we go with arugula rocket. They're pretty easy to grow herbs, ain't no big deal. And okay, you want to have it pretty much covered, and this way it's not going to be long, and we'll have some nice herbs going. See, keep them orderly so we'll know how to mark them. Okay, and of course oregano. What kind of herb garden would be without oregano? The Greek oregano, that is. And that's a fine, wonderful herb. And it's just a little bit in the packet, but it's going to last pretty long because the seeds are tiny. What I'm going to do, just put some in my palm and just get it right there in the. They're so tiny you don't hardly have to cover the seeds of oregano because they are so small. Just a little bit, not too much, you know. So there we go. Now we put that back in the bag. Make sure that we seal it up a little bit. Alright, now this part is, this tray, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, a dozen herbs already in there. And I'm just going to get some more soil. And we start from this end. On the oregano, we don't really need too much to cover, just a tiny bit. Okay, just sprinkle a little potting soil. On the rest of them we can cover it a little bit more, not too much, because they're small seeds. They don't really need too much cover. So I've been growing these herbs for many years, and I found out that I was more successful when I planted them all over the surface of the pot, not just a few of them, so that to keep them from falling over, especially when it's windy or when you water them. You don't want that. Okay, now we pretty much cover them up, and okay, see, it didn't take too many. Just a few seeds, a little potting soil. Okay, I still have several herbs which I'm going to plant on the other one, but I just want to show you how easy it is. Now before we're going to water them, just get the bottom of the pot and kind of press it down a little bit, just a little, so make sure that the seed makes good contact with the potting soil, because they're tiny and You don't want no air pockets in there, even now when you sow it. See what I mean? This is very simple, practical. And we got some water, but this time I'm going to just go easy and kind of just on the corner of the pot, go easy like this with a light stream of water. Make sure that, okay, let me pull it a little bit closer. Okay, like that. Just enough to get the soil wet and also the seeds. Once we done that, they are ready to be marked because I have them in order right there, and put them indoors in front of a window. But in this weather they actually could stay outside for a while. There's not going to be no hurry, and let them settle. See? There you go. That's just about it, see? Right here. We already have a crop now. Let's get rid of some of this water. Okay. Now we're going to fill up this right here. Take some more potting soil. And wait, here we go. As I say, just barely close to that rim. And this is the way I've done it for years, many years now, and it was always plentiful of nice, good tasting, aromatic herbs. We've been selling them, we've been using them in our nursery. There you go, couple more, and looks like I'll be just about done with this batch of soil. Like that, see? Very simple. Okay, now let me have ready some. Okay, some soil. And now, here we go with parsley moss curled. This is another fine parsley, and it's got pretty good flavor to it. I'm going to have to keep this away from the wet table and see what happens now. Let's start from this end this time around and just blend them around it. Nice and beautiful. There you go, that's it. See? You will love these herbs, because they're very healthy, they're good for you. Alright, we're going to start another row right here, and this is lemon mint. Oh my, makes a wonderful tea, this lemon mint. In fact, I'm going to plant 3 little pots of these. Just put them all over the surface of the soil. This is, to me at least, is very important. And as I said, some of them you can also transplant them and multiply them if you wish later on. Okay, and fennel. On the fennel you don't really have to put that many because they grow big, just a few. Okay, let me have 3, and later on eventually I'm going to transfer them in my raised beds in the garden as the spring comes, so we'll be in good shape. Okay, just push that over a little, and there we go. This is cilantro, slow bolting. Yes, slow bolting, it means it's not going to get to flower too soon. It's going to last long with fine leaves, fine textured leaves, good for dishes. Chinese dishes and Mexican dishes are used heavily, and anyone who likes this wonderful flavor. Okay, there you go. We're almost done. We have a few more to go. Let's see. Right, okay. This is catnip. Oh my, the cats love this herb. And it's good for teas. They say it's good for, I don't know, kind of nervous condition, calm. It's got a calming effect. Okay, this is a catnip. Don't want to get it wet. And I'm going to have at least 3 of them. Let's make it 4, okay? I will remember this right here. Okay, it's a little bit too much in my hand. I'm going to try to put some back, if I can. Yeah. I just pinch a little corner off of it. And I'm going to keep it at the top of the pots in case I lose any. They go in the pot, okay? On the soil, so nothing is really wasted. And now another one, which is going to be the rosemary. Okay, here is the rosemary, and with this we're going to be done for now with the sowing of this little herb garden that's going to be growing indoors for the winter time. Okay, so I've got 2 pots to worry about. Okay, not too much, just a little bit. This is a fine herb and very popular. They can grow pretty big too, once in the garden. Okay, now I'm going to just cover the seeds with a fine, thin layer of potting soil, the same fine, nutritious potting soil. Okay, on the larger seeds you can put a little more soil to cover the seeds. Okay, let's just get a little more soil, potting soil. Okay, like on cilantro, the seeds are larger and you can put a little bit more. Make sure you cover them good. Okay, looks like I'm going to need a little more soil, which is no problem because we have it. And look, It's just right what I got in here. Just right. Isn't that wonderful? This will save you a lot of money. You don't have to go to the grocery store or anywhere else to pay high price for your herbs when you can grow them right in your home. Okay, let me get just a little more. And I used it all up. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and for more information, actually a lot of information, you can find at www.borlovansnursery.com. That's BORLOVAN nursery.com. Let's just get the seeds away now from here for now, before we make any message, but I'm still going to keep them orderly right here, and I'll know. Okay. All right. Keep them away, and we're ready to water. Okay. Like the first ones. It's that simple. One thing is for sure, you will hear from me in the near future. I'm going to have a lot of other information and as how to do videos about how to root, how to grow shrubs and trees and everything else, seedlings. Just keep coming back, and you'll be glad you did. In the meantime, as I said, just visit my blog at borlovansnursery.com, and you get a lot of fine free information right there. See, it wasn't that hard. Look, that's it. That's it for now. Bye.